Do you feel awkward or uneasy when you have to open a bottle of wine? Especially when someone's looking over your shoulder? Well, breathe easy. Today we're going to learn how to open a bottle of wine like a pro. As a sommelier, I have opened hundreds of bottles of wine, and I'd like to pass on some of what I learned to you. We're going to look at 5 easy steps in opening a bottle of wine. But I want you to know, to get comfortable with opening a bottle of wine, it's going to take a little bit of practice. Now, before you get your corkscrew out, you have to ask yourself, what kind of bottle closure do I have? Do I have a cork? Or do I have a screw cap? If you have a screw cap, do not, I repeat, do not attempt to open it with a corkscrew. Just twist off the cap. Before we get started, I want you to know that there are a plethora of corkscrews on the market. Today we're only going to use one called the waiter's helper or the waiter's friend. For added insight, you might want to check out one of my other videos called, are you ready for this? Types of wine bottle openers. Now, to open a bottle of wine, you'll need several things. You'll need a foil cutter, the corkscrew, the bottle of wine, and a clean napkin or cloth. Actually, to save us a little time today, we're going to be using the foil cutter that's already on the waiter's helper. Okay, here we go. How to open a bottle of wine properly. Step 1 is to clean the bottle with your cloth. Particularly the very top part, this is called the ring. You want to clean all the way around the ring and the bottle. Step 2 is to remove the foil. The foil is there to maintain the integrity of the cork. It keeps foreign contaminants and dirt away from the cork. What you want to do is you want to hold the bottle at a slight angle and begin by placing your foil cutter below the ring, then use your foil cutter to score all the way around the ring. Then what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to cut up on the cap. Then remove the foil cap from the bottle. Now keep in mind, some foil caps have a little bit of adhesive on them, so it may not come off in one easy movement. Step 3 is open the bottle. On your corkscrew, this is called the worm, and all worms have 5 coils. Now what you want to do is you want to hold the bottle at a slight angle. Place the tip of the worm in the exact center of the cork. Now maintain even pressure as you turn the corkscrew clockwise. The corkscrew should look like a T in the bottle. Keep the worm as straight as possible while you're turning the corkscrew. You want to continue this until it's almost completely into the cork. Go to the 4th coil on the worm. You don't want to go all the way through the cork. If you do, you could possibly push some of the cork fragments into the wine. You want to pivot the metal boot or the boot lever of the corkscrew so that the hinge of that indented piece is seated on the top edge of the bottle. That's known as the mouth or the crown. Then you want to hold the bottle firm with one hand, and with the other hand pull the corkscrew handle up. As you do this, the cork will come partially out. Then reposition your hand and give the corkscrew a slight tilt and turn, and voila, you've got the cork out. Now step 4 is check the health of the wine. We do this by smelling the cork. What you're doing is you're checking for smells such as mold, wet cardboard, wet wool, or a really strong smell of cork. These smells are an indication that the wine is flawed or what we might call tainted. And this wine should not be served. This happens very rarely, but you want to be aware of these smells because it does happen. Then at the end, you take the cork off the worm. Step 5 is to clean the opening. You do this by looking at and into the mouth of the bottle to see if there's anything there. With your clean cloth, clean the opening and wipe off the bottle of any spills or drips, and ensure that any foreign material such as foil or cork or any other residue is wiped away. Finally, we are ready to pour the wine. Remember, opening a bottle of wine takes practice. And I know you'll probably enjoy the practice. So keep at it and you'll be a natural in no time. Well, there you have it. Everything you need to know about how to open a bottle of wine properly. If you like this video, click the like. Or if you have any comments or more questions, let me know in the comments section below. Subscribe and turn on notifications to make sure that you never miss out on any of my weekly tips. Folks, I'm here to help and serve you as we learn more about wine together. Until next time, cheers.